We launched Protect Chicago at the beginning of our second surge.
All right, guys, we're taking a turn away from Chicago vaccine because we do have a breaking news situation in the city of Atlanta. And I do have on the phone with me here one of Atlanta Fire and Rescue's Cortez Stafford. So good morning. Thanks for joining us here live. And why don't you just kind of start with the scene as you guys arrived here this morning?
All right, good morning. Once again, this is Sergeant Stafford, Public Information Officer for Atlanta Fire. So just around 9 a.m. this morning, we got a call from a construction site advising that they had a mechanical failure on a tower crane they were in process of dismantling. That malfunction actually caused the entire upper part of the crane to lean back towards a major street here in Midtown Atlanta. So right now, we've had to evacuate approximately 3 high-rise residential buildings and 2 parking decks as a result of this crane now leaning down in the area.
And right now we've heard that there's been no injuries being reported. What are some of the dangers that you guys could face if this does collapse?
The biggest risk right now that it's facing is any property damage, anyone that may be in the area, and also if it does fall and hit another building, there's going to be debris that may come down off the buildings and off the crane that may severely injure or possibly kill someone if this crane comes down.
And so with your team on the ground, you do also, you were working with engineers. So what's going to be happening from here on as you guys continue to try to investigate the situation?
So from what I understand, the contractors who have been working on this crane have a crane engineer flying in right now. We also have some other mobile cranes that are en route with police escort to work on just continuing dismantling this crane. So we've estimated now that we may be here for the next 24 to 48 hours as they work to get this crane down, and that's going to require numerous streets in Midtown to be blocked off right now.
And that's going to mean then people in that area are going to have to stay out of there for that length of time as well?
That's correct. We've already informed the people who live in these buildings surrounding the crane that's in jeopardy that they may be out of their homes for the next 24 to 48 hours. And so far, everyone has been compliant and understandable.
Has this been something that you guys have had to deal with before? You know, you have to go to something that's more of a structural stability concern rather than a fire response?
I mean, Atlanta is a growing metropolis, so to speak, and so there's over a dozen construction sites with tower cranes being erected here in downtown and Midtown Atlanta. I mean, there's bound, for accidents to happen. It's not something that we do often, but we have had in the past a number of incidents related to either building construction or parking deck collapse, et cetera, et cetera. So our firefighters, our incident commanders, we definitely prepare for the situation. We try to train for every situation that we can encounter, but this is a unique one, and we're working with the building constructions and engineers to try to figure out how we can take care of this situation safely.
Right, and I think that's the key right there, is trying to do it safely for everyone who is involved. So once again, thank you, Cortez, for joining us live here on News Now from Fox. We hope that you guys continue to stay safe at this breaking news scene.
Thank you.
And once again, that was the latest update, thanks to Atlanta Fire, who did give us a call. That's one of the great things about News Now from Fox, is we always try to bring you into these breaking news situations as they continue to unfold. We're going to be watching this, as you just heard him say. This could be a situation where they have to continue to work in this area, keep it blocked off until this crane is completely dismantled. It could take another 24 to 48 hours. So once again, some of you are going to be headed into a quick break. Others are going to be listening into that Chicago COVID-19 vaccine site update.
Esperanza, as well as the University of Illinois, Erie, Access, and Heartland Alliance. We've got more than 40 federally qualified health centers that will be receiving an additional 100